What did you like today?
Stupid.
Yeah.
But fun, actually.
Well, you really dig the music thing, don't you?
It's just a matter of like, who's this audience? Okay. God bless America.
Got some new tunes these days, or
Always, yeah.
yeah,
It's fun. I like it. I enjoy it.
You look like the troubadour.
yeah, I'll bet. You've been a busy boy here with all these movies and stuff, man.
Movie, the Broadway thing.
You got in '09, Shootin, Play, Instrument, Here We Go, Paperman.
Everything you said. Churn it out.
Some of them, you know, like State of Play was 3 days.
Oh, is that all? That's a good movie.
So
I like
you're
that.
in it, and there you are, but it's as far as time commitment.
Were you happy with that movie?
Hmm?
Were you happy with that movie?
I haven't seen it. I don't like seeing.
Here we go.
Never.
So many people tell us that. They do.
It's over. We shot it. It's over.
654 at WRIF.
I've had a lot.
Oh boy, we just had a funny exchange with Jeff Daniels. Hey Jeff.
How you doing, Drew?
Good.
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
Good. By the way, Mr. Daniels is on webcam, WRIF.com/JewMike, and check him out. Got a camera up there and over there.
I was just telling Jeff how much I liked the State of Play, and Jeff said, "Oh, it was just 3 days." I said, "Well, what, were you happy with the movie?" I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So many movies start. They always tell us that. It's, you know, and shot the thing, and or they don't know when it's coming out, or they don't. It's just so loose. And the other thing was I was saying, like, boy, you've been a busy guy. You State of Play, The Instrument, Away We Go, Paperman, all in '09, Howl in 2010. Because you were saying, like, it's mostly Broadway. I'm like, there's 5 movies in front of me. It's like, well, that was 3 days for that, and you know,
No, the Broadway thing was not 3 days. That's for sure.
The Broadway, that was a big deal, right?
That was your whole life goes on hold. It was a great experience. We did God of Carnage on Broadway, and I literally the last show I did was Saturday night.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
But we started rehearsals. We started doing shows. I was thinking about this the other day when the Tigers were in spring training.
Is that right?
Wow.
So baseball season, and then some.
And then some. So it's you know, we ended up doing 244 shows.
Whoa, that's a lot of shows,
How
man.
many of your movies, and you've got, I don't know what those, you've got like 40 movies or something. How many of your movies have you not seen? What'd you guess?
15.
15?
And then there's a whole group of them where I've seen it once.
Yeah.
And then I buy it on DVD and put it on the shelf, so when I'm dead, the kids have something to look at.
The one that you haven't seen, the 15 that you haven't seen, is it because you just have a feeling that they just didn't come out worth the damn?
Some you knew.
Yeah.
You absolutely knew. You knew that.
Yeah.
10 days in, you're going, what a mistake this was.
Yeah.
I hate her guts. And, or it's just, you know, I just don't,
You didn't get the right feeling.
yeah, and I don't want, you know, oh, there I am. Oh, yeah. Okay, there yeah.
Well, it's got to be weird when you're looking at yourself.
Well, there's that.
You
know,
just see all the flaws, or...
I don't stand in the mirror. I'm not one of these guys that goes by on the street and looks in his reflection in the mirror of the window of the store. I tend to avoid that. So now I'm going to go sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours where there I am.
Yeah.
And it really is. It's you trying to, you see it. It's all.
It must be. It's so different because you know when I saw the the cameras and the directors and the whole thing. And
well,
it's
there
all
I am
different.
faking it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be a really weird feeling.
I remember we had salmon that day for lunch. It's not the same experience for me.
It must be really strange.
What's the movie of those 15 that maybe we would know of that you just went into and said, "Oh man, what did I get myself into here?" That you never watched. You just thought it was. You were so sure.
Oh, I don't want to name any. My favorite Martian. Let me put it this way: the kids are going to college.
Well, that was one where
it's all set. We walked away. I knew even at a very young age the kids would go to college if they so wished.
Was that the one your ass was on full display?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, in front of Daryl Hannah.
Yeah.
Not much to do.
And you were able to control yourself from the front end point of view.
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
Yes.
Which I think she took offense at.
Aha.
Yeah.
Aha. Very telling. Very telling indeed.
Anybody you can mention, I know you don't like to talk about these things, but you talked about people looking at their reflection, that you're not that kind of person. Anybody you worked with who maybe did that more than most?
Actors or actresses?
Actors.
Both.
Actors.
Both.
It's a very common trait, to be honest.
Yeah,
Is it?
sure it is.
You, but I wouldn't say anyone. Nowadays, you're so taken care of, and You know, if you're with somebody who's a really beautiful actress and they light her to make her look beautiful, so there's less of that kind of behavior where it's, you know, I look terrible, do better on the lighting. They take better care of you, it seems. Back in the days, Joan Crawford and all those, you know, they would literally get the light up. They would make you put that key light, the big, huge light that's on you. They would get it about 2 or 3 feet above you, and then coming down, so all the jaw lines and all that, you know, cheekbones where you look.
And it washes out all the wrinkles and everything else.
Yeah, and so those actresses back then knew a lot more about lighting than we have to, because we're so taken care of it.
So
yeah, the cameras are so sophisticated, probably.
Nobody who you caught looking at themselves in awful way?
I'm sorry, I'm dodging that one. I just no, it just.
Demi Moore, she didn't like to look at herself, did she?
Yeah, she liked to, but then, you know, there was a lot.
I mean, who is it?
Look at?
Who is it that stops and it takes forever to get them away from the reflection? Like, come on, we don't have all day. Who would that be?
Or they're
there was a little bit on terms of endearment. There was a little bit of that, but again, it's you know. Here's what happens: is whoever's taking forever.
Yeah.
I'm out of there. I'm out of the makeup trailer. I'm back, you know, playing guitar.
Yeah.
Drinking coffee.
See, you're different.
I'm just going, call me when you need me.
You're wildly
I'm never
different.
around that kind of, you know.
Do they always say to you
to wait on the set, though? Do they expect you to sit there and be patient while this person is taking forever to get ready?
In your first couple of years, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to earn the ability to go back.
Well,
and
then
play
you
guitar.
just walk. Then you just you time it and you go, oh, she's going to take an extra 20 minutes every day. And you slow down. I call it. You just go into slow down.
Yeah. You have the other actors when you're with these big actors and stuff. Do they look at you and go like, "What? You're different, man." Because you don't go on with that whole Hollywood scene. Do they? And I'm sure they probably know that. They ever go like, "What's your thing, man? How come you're not here at these parties?"
What's your
problem? Do you get a lot of that?
Well, there's a little bit of the. I can see why you do it. I can't stand L.A. and I wish I could do what you do. I have a place in Tennessee, or I have a place. I wish I could just go there and do that. And I'm going, well, then just do that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I couldn't possibly. I'm so tied in with this and that. And you go, well, okay. The other thing is, what's your problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you want to live there?
Yeah, Michigan.
Right. I'll bet. I can picture that.